Hello.
Hey everybody, John and Caryn checking in with you. We are sitting in our before dinner on a brisk early spring evening.
And when he says brisk, he means cold.
Yeah.
It's like high 40s, low 50s.
For you Arizonans it's cold, but for us New Yorkers, we just had a rainstorm coming through. It feels nice and crisp. Right. So we wanted to check in. We have been really concerned and thinking a lot, urgently really, about. And we've talked many times about the 64% of 20-somethings that have grown up in the church and have left. And they go through a process called deconstruction. You may have heard the term. Deconstruction is just what it sounds. You deconstruct your faith. They start pulling apart the beliefs that they have. And it usually starts with hurt, right? Exclusivism, legalism, maybe abuse of spiritual authority. It causes them to begin to question their beliefs, and it becomes like a house of cards. You pull out a couple of things and the whole thing comes crashing down, and so sadly many deconstruct and really never reconstruct their faith. They completely lose their faith. It's easy to think about them as maybe being rebellious or rejecting God, but we really found that that's not really the case. So Caryn, what do you think about where are the hearts and minds of the people who have deconstructed that you've worked with? What would you say is their state of their hearts? What are they thinking?
I would say that so many of them have hurt and are confused, and they don't have really a place to go. So they wind up in therapy a lot of times because of some of the emotional turmoil that they're going through. They need some extra support, and they don't find it in the traditional church,
Right.
Which is sad to say.
Yeah, you would just say they're looking for spiritual communities.
Yeah, absolutely. They are definitely looking for community. They are looking for someone who are a group of people, hopefully believers, that will be able to hear them out and not reject them or say, well, that's strange, or
right, they want a safe place to
correct
ask
them right
questions.
away. Yeah, safe place.
Yeah, so we just renovated our house, you know that, and during the renovation process we had to do demolition, and it was actually quite a big demolition. We had, plaster coming down, and after we got the walls off, we found some joists that were cut and were hanging down.
It was a mess.
Yeah, it was a mess. We had to rip all that out, but we didn't leave it ripped out. We still don't. We have walls back again, right? Because we rebuilt after we did demolition. Of course, demolition is an extremely important part of a renovation, but it's just the first step. And what we found, sadly, is many millennials, they have deconstructed their faith, or like same as doing the demolition in a house, but they've never rebuilt.
Yeah.
They've never reconstructed their faith. They deconstruct to the point where they lose their faith. It's because of what you were saying. They don't have a place to go.
Right, and that's exactly it. That's what came to my mind, is they don't know where to go.
Right.
Where can they go that would be a place for safe discussion and engagement, and not in holding on to Jesus, I guess.
And that's where No Harbor comes in. Our goal is, I think deconstruction is very necessary, just like it's necessary in a demolition of a house. But what we come in is guiding them not through just that process, but the process of reconstructing a faith that's life-giving, that's holistic, that relates to every aspect of everyday life, right? And so we've already started meeting with our team. We have 15 people we're meeting with, and we're actually writing a curriculum to help people reconstruct their faith and help not only maybe question some of the beliefs that they've held that were harmful, that part of those house of cards, but also helping them not to rebuild a house of cards, but actually rebuild a sound structure of faith that's centered around Jesus and is in community. And so far it's just been going so wonderfully. So we just wanted to say thank you for your partnership with us. There are your investments, your partnership is helping people reconstruct their faith in a way that they can walk with Jesus for a lifetime. So we just want to say thank you, and we love to hear from you. So please, you can even comment on our YouTube video, because this is the 21st century.
Yeah, and please, reach out with any questions, email us prayer requests. We really do consider you such a vital part of what we do,
Yes.
and appreciate you so much.
Yeah. So thanks so much. Till next month, we'll see you, and we love you and appreciate you. Thanks.